What's up guys, it's Dragonfly Mike 77. Today I'm going to be reviewing Kohl's. I'm going to be doing the Coco Ultimate. Now these haven't been on the market for too long. I was able to, a friend gave them to me to try out, and first go at them, I wasn't really a big fan of them for some reason. It wasn't that they didn't smoke well, I only had half a box and I just didn't really like what I had at first. So I decided to order more because they were only about $8.50 a box, which is an absolute steal for 108 pieces. I'll flash away to a clip so you can actually see what they look like. As you can see, they look like normal coconut Kohl's. They're really not too misshapen too often, but they're nice and square. They're not too thick. They have some texture to it. So when it came to the light time, I actually didn't believe how long it took at first. As you can see on this clip, it took about 10 minutes for them to light, and I didn't believe that. So I tried a couple of times, and the average I always came up with was about 9 to 10 minutes, and I found that pretty interesting. I figured because of that they were very dense and that they would end up burning a long time. And although I wasn't disproven when it comes to how long they actually would burn for, I was surprised that I had issues with them breaking apart in the tray. When I would go to ash them on not a pretty regular basis, but often enough, I started to notice that they would actually break up, which it happened enough that it became kind of a hassle, and it was pretty annoying. When it comes to the length, though, they burned for a solid 62 minutes. I took an average, as usual, and each time it was about an hour. Sometimes it would be a little less, sometimes it would be a little more. I got about 62 minutes as the average. So that's something that I really do like. I like when Kohl's burn for about an hour. It's easier to keep track of how long you've been smoking, how many rounds has this bowl gone. It's just a nice marker when they kind of filter in within that area. When it comes to the flavor, I got no flavor from these. I was actually very surprised. It was a nice, pleasant experience. I didn't really get any cold taste with them. They were very they had no flavor to them, which is a plus side. Another thing that I noticed is that even though you could smell them when they were lighting, they're really not too pungent. They're not something that you sit there and you go, oh, holy crap, I'm lighting Kohl's. It's more of, you kind of get that campfire smell to it. It's something that's not too strong, doesn't really fill up the room. It's not something that's so strong that afterwards it lingers and your entire session is ruined because it just smells like coal everywhere. So the lighting up, they weren't bad whatsoever. When it came to the ashing, they ashed just as much as Coconaras, maybe a little more. So you really don't have too much of a mess. I have noticed that I've been smoking for a lot longer, so at first I thought that they were ashing like an incredible amount, but I started to notice that it was just because I was smoking for a long time. So the ash is good on them. It's pretty weird. It's kind of an orange ash. It kind of throws people off. I didn't notice that at first. People kept telling me about it, but once you actually start smoking them, you do start to notice. I'll flash away to my normal sitting position. I'll show you guys some clouds, and that's it. The Kohl's on this are a little smaller right now, so the clouds I'm going to get aren't absolutely massive, but I'll take a poke for you guys. As I said, I don't get any flavor transfer. It's just like smoking Coconaras. If you were to blindfold me and have me hit the hookah, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. They do burn just as hot as Coconaras do, so if you're not used to that or you're used to exoticas or something, it's easy to shock the tobacco when you go multiple rounds of Kohl's, so that's something that you do want to keep in mind. Overall, despite the fact that they do break apart and that irks me, and at my first glance of them, I wasn't really a big fan of them, but these are a sufficient coconut coal for the price. If you want to try them out, they're 50 cents more than the Canaras, so it's not like you're spending a whole lot more money. I did like these coals. I do find them pretty sufficient, but there are ones that I like more. I'll take another poke for you guys. As I said, these are good coals. I normally don't give ratings for coals or for these type of things, but if I were, the rating would be pretty high on these. I do suggest these to people. Try them out. They're a good backup coal. They are sufficient coals that you will get an enjoyable smoke out of, and that's what matters. I think that's all I got. Thanks for watching, guys. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and as always, I will catch you guys later. Peace out.